I think we're live though.
I think you're live as well.
We are live. Morning all. How are we? Don't worry. You titivate. I will chat. Chaos. Absolute chaos is what we're talking about this morning. Nothing's working. Genuinely, nothing is working. If you can see and hear me, please say something. First of all, Dee's here, we're all here. Do you want that on, lovely?
Oh, yeah.
Our normal camera system has all gone down. No one knows why. People have been tinkering. They've not told me. We've got 2 viewers, so one of them might be Kat and one of them might be you, Laura. Yeah. So let me know questions. If we're getting love hearts.
There we go.
There we go. We're all in. Oh yeah, we're all on. We can see and hear us. We are live.
We are live.
With no countdown. Thank the Lord no one swore, because that could have been terrible. Nothing is working this morning, so we're doing this off my phone and an iPad, and God bless the team here. They're trying to help. Everyone's jumping in as well. So this is a really awkward angle. Do you want to swap side? Are you all right? Do you want to...
Yeah,
if I can listen, here we go. Let's bring this over here.
Oh, okay, I see what you want.
There we go. So just so we look a bit more flattering in the light, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, it's the light.
Yeah, because otherwise we're stuck in a corner.
I'm not even looking at the lights. The lights is the least of my problems.
And mine at the moment. To be honest, getting us on air, it is one of them. This is really close as well, really close. We can really have to peer in to read your comments. Luckily, I've got it under the 3 screens that I'll read over there on my iPad. Dee's here. How are you, lovely?
I'm great, thank you. Bar trains that get delayed and all of that.
You've had trains. I've got no computers that work.
It's one of those days, you know.
Welcome to the cupboard. It's not always like this in the cupboard that we've got. LM Gifts.
Yes.
I've never worked with you before in all the years we've done television. Tell me about yourself. I want to know everything. Go right the way back. How did it start? How did you get into crafting?
You know what I want to know. Everything.
I want to know everything. I'm nosy. I'm not going to lie. I'm very nosy.
Well, if I have to start from the start.
Well, we've got a lot to get through, remember, so.
Yeah. Start from the
bullet
start.
point.
No, this is the problem when it's so informal. You just want to chat.
Chat away. They love chatting.
So it started in COVID. I did a video on TikTok, went viral. I was making key rings.
Nice.
Sold tons of key rings.
I've seen you on TikTok.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, well, there we go.
I've seen you on TikTok.
And then I coloured in, backpacks.
Big.
Yeah. So I coloured in like a wooden piece with one of his.
Sounds a bit like the Roadrunner. That's what it reminds me of. That's how I remember it in my head. Big.
That's too funny.
I think that's an off-camera joke, but I don't think I've ever told her.
I coloured in one of her little wood pieces because we are friends, and I loved it so much. And then I started my own range with her consent. I have to say, it's not that I copied her. Started my own range of little wood elements, and then I wanted to colour it in with something. I had some watercolour paints at home. Tried it with that. Really enjoyed that. And then my mom-in-law was like, "Denise, why don't you just make your own paint?" And I'm like, no. I don't have time for that, because at the time I still had a full-time job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I did make the paint, and then the paint went absolutely crazy. And so we've been making paints now for about 3 years.
That's good. Is paint hard to make? Now, don't give me your secrets.
No, I won't give you my secret. It is a process, I'm not going to lie.
That's good. That's good though.
And we are now planning to also make our paints vegan. So that is going to add a few more steps in for us, because a lot of people ask us if they are, I don't know, do you say vegan friendly, if they're vegan? And I have to say no at the moment, but no,
I've never thought about vegan paint.
A lot of people are focused on it at the moment, so it makes sense for us to then go that route if it doesn't change the quality of my paints. Because the one thing I know people are loving about the paints is always saying that they are very silky compared to other watercolour paints that they've used before.
Okay. Well, if you want to get hold of them, we think, and I can see people are shopping, so I know it's working. Just type the word deals. That will take you all to the deals page, and it will show you everything that's on there. Okay, everything is on the deals page. Not only are you doing Crafts O'Clock today, you're also on the main channel, my sister channel.
Yes.
Because I'm the main channel. You're on my sister.
The baby channel, you're the big channel.
They're nothing really, are they, compared to what I've got in the cupboard? You're on the sis channel at 2:00.
Yes, I am.
Sure.
With different stuff to what I am on this one. So we'll give you guys a sneak peek of what we're actually going to have on that, but different stuff.
Alison says, I love your paints, but don't want to eat them.
I know, right, Ali? Like, okay, yes, but it's important for some people.
So let's show you what we're doing, shall we? Because there's freeness. There's freebies across the board. Now, let's see if this works. This should be fun. If I do that, you can look right down my camera lens, which is there.
Can you actually zoom in?
Yeah.
Oh, you can too.
Oh, yeah. Just because we're in a cupboard.
Doesn't mean we can't zoom.
Doesn't mean I can't zoom. Just because I'm here. So what is... can't get onto the HobbyMaker page. The link is saying it is available. It is available, Jackie Lovely. Keep trying. People are on it, I think. They are all there. Someone will post the link as well into the thing. If they're not, I'll do it at the end of the show. Or just watch for niceties that you've got on here. So this that you're looking at now, how do I get my hands on this?
So this is a little free gift that we're going to give you guys for everybody who places an order for £50, excluding P&P. So you order over £50, you're going to get this little freebie. And the little fences will, you'll understand why the fences are there in a bit when we show you one of the other sets. So you'll get the 2 fences, acrylic blank. You will also get the little clasp. And then my most popular or most used paint, I should say, is my white. So you'll get a full size of the white as well.
So that's if you spend over £50 with Crafter Clark, or you go over on the main channel. Yeah. How do I get my hands on this?
So this little guy is our monthly collectible pin. So we now do every month. So if you place an order for £30, excluding P&P, you will get the pin.
Nice.
So this month's one is the little Highland Coup. And then next month, obviously, it will be a different one. So if you then order, so just to be clear, if you order for £50, you will get the free gift as well as the little pin, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. No, that all makes sense. Loads of people love what you do as well. I need to be an octopus. I try to get the deals page, and I'm going to put that deals page on there shortly for you. I'll drop a link so you can see it. Shall we do a demo?
We can do it.
I know I've skipped the entire script.
No, that's fine.
That I have to say.
But
I will get through it. One thing I do need to talk about, though, is that all the free gifts... You are very close today. All the free gifts are bar P&P. So you have to spend over £50 and take off that P&P. You also have to spend to get the pin badge as well. It's excluding postage and packaging. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop the link. I apologise if it keeps freezing. You're going to have to bear with me on this one. Nothing is working and no one's in. I'll show you. Let me show you briefly. So this is the computer system that I use, and it's all gone to pot. Genuinely doesn't work. Nothing is working. Okay. So we're going to let Dee demo. I'm going to put a link into there. You're going to have to keep refreshing the screen. Julia, I can't see it. The screen is black. It shouldn't be black. I've got it on 3 devices. So I know it's all working. Okay. Just refresh Facebook and it should all come back. So if I turn the camera this way, look, I've got it. There you are there, look. And you're down there. The magic of television. If I lift this all the way up and over. Oh,
that's actually quite a nice little arm.
Take it. It's a present from me to you.
Okay, brilliant. We'll leave here today with it.
Have it. No. No, you can't, Shaylee, lovely. Let's explain who Shaylee is, bless her.
Oh, sorry. So Shaylee, I mean, there she is. So Shaylee's my daughter, but she's also my right hand at the moment. She literally does all my social media stuff. So if you guys see all the posts popping up, that's the lovely Shaylee behind the scenes doing that for us. So yeah, she does everything for me that I can't do.
And as no one's in, I said you can come around the counter and film for your social as well. So we're going to do all that. So tell me, they can all see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So tell me where do you want to start? Because I'm new to all this.
Right. So Alum Gifts, basically, we have 3 main products.
Okay.
So we have our watercolor paints. So these are our watercolor paints. And we try and stay away from plastic as much as we can. So all of my paints are on these wood carriers. And they are all just, I'll take this one off and I'll show you. They all just attach with a little glue dot.
Oh, nice.
So when you actually order the single paints, they come with a glue dot on the back. So you can just take off the one that you need to refill and then stick them on. So that's our watercolor paints. And as you can see, all of them are very shimmery because I love sparkle. So everything is shimmery except for the black. So that's our paint. And then we also have our glaze. So that's just our, so the UV glaze is, how do I explain it? It is not, it's similar to a resin, but it's not a full-blown resin. So where you have with a full-blown resin, where you can put it into a mold and make something solid, like with my friend Bec's resin, my glaze, my glaze is literally just to glaze on product. So if you can see over here, this is glazed. So you can see the shine that it adds to your designs. And you can use the glaze on card as well, which I'll show you guys in a second as well.
Is that the clear stuff?
Yeah, so that's the clear stuff. So you know when...
There's the details of the clear stuff on your screen now that you've got.
Fab.
I know it's fab. I know. I mean, I need to be an octopus. Shop 100 is what you're looking at for this one. So if you want to get hold of that.
So with the glaze, unless you're allergic to nail gels, because in the resin family, it's closer to your nail gel family.
Okay.
So unless you're allergic to nail gels, the ingredient HEMA in nail gels, you won't need to wear gloves with this, no masks or anything.
Nice.
So I know a lot of card makers use a brand. I don't want to say the brand because, but there's a glaze that you can put on your cards, but you need to wait 24 hours for it to dry to get the same, and it gives the exact same effect. But with the glaze, because you cure it under a LED light, literally within 60 seconds, you can move on to the next thing.
Nice.
So I always try and do everything that saves time. So that's two of our elements. And the third element that we focus on is our wood designs. So we design all of the little designs and then cut them out of the wood. And then you can paint them, glaze them, and just pop them out when you're done. And then use them either on cards, you can use them for badges, you can use them for anything you want to, really.
I'm loving this.
So that's the three main products.
And remember, all of this today is available. Type the word deals. I've put the link in the description as well for you if you want to click the link. The shop codes are working as well. I will try and keep up with shop codes as we go. You know the deal page already that you've got on there. I'm guessing this is the MDF we're looking at the moment, is the beads and floral set.
Listen, do not call my wood MDF.
Oh, sorry.
It's bloody plywood.
It's bloody plywood as well. You've been told. I apologise about the language that you've got on this.
You said, feel free.
Don't make me laugh with the camera wobble. You've got on here. This is your beads and floral set. Shop floral if you want to go for this one. I can make it appear on screen. For those people to say want to go back landscape, trust me, I would do nothing more than go back to landscape. But we can't.
I'm going to throw you a curveball because this is the bee and floral.
That's bee and floral.
The one underneath is a new design that we released.
I like it though.
So I don't want to pop these out, but
I'm
just going to show you the paint on this one.
Yeah,
that's the bee and
floral. So that's the bee and floral that we're looking at the moment. There's loads. We'll go through them all shortly. Yeah. Do not worry. Let's see how well these paints work though.
Right.
You can talk the talk, I've noticed, Steve, but can you walk the walk is what I want to know.
Let's see. So with the paints, really easy to use. I just use a little pipette. So you do get a pipette in the starter kits, and I'll show you guys everything that comes in the starter kit if you're brand new to the craft. So I'm just going to add a drop of water to some of the colours that I'm planning to use.
Oh, these are the actual paints you use?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought these were like demo boards. You had to show the colours of the paints.
I forget that all the new presenters that do a show with me always think that. No, this is not the display. This is the actual paint.
I thought, oh, she's good. She comes in with display boards and everything.
No,
we like guests like you, so I haven't got to open anything. No, these are the actual paints that you will be using. Are we selling the paints? We are indeed.
We are.
There's a set of 24 on the show. Tell me about them. Oh, we've already talked about them.
So the set of 24, I'll show you guys quickly just before I start painting there.
How do they come? Do they come on the boards?
Yes, so they come on the boards. Let me just get my hands in order here. So they actually come in the board. So you can see mine is swatched already. Mm-hmm. Yours will come without the swatches because I think half the fun is to actually swatch your own paints. And it also gives you a practice round to get used to the paint as well. So you get 4 of these, and these are my full color paints. And if I just tilt it kind of like that, you can see how much paint is actually on it. So the bottom piece is like a wooden carrier, and then it's all the paint on top.
Like it.
Yeah. So you get those 4, and then you also get your little first project.
Question.
Yes.
When we paint on, do our swatch down,
yeah,
does the paint change colour Obviously, because it would be absorbed in.
No, so I'm going to show you now when we do it.
Show me. Shut your face, Adam. She's going to get to it.
So you also get your first little project. So that's the cover. And I call it a booklet because you also get a metal ring. So when you are finished painting, to put it away, oh, this one's very stiff. You just pop them on like this. And I've got mine just hanging in my studio because they air dry. Because you don't want to put them in a plastic container because the paints can mold.
Okay.
Not just mine, but watercolor paints will mold if you put them in like a plastic thing.
Makes sense.
So just hang them up just like that. And then when you're ready to paint, then you can put them down like I do over here, Adam, if you want to show them that. So then you can just pop them down like this, and then they're all ready for you to use.
There you go. If you want to get hold of these, details are on your screen at the moment, is what you're looking at. Shop 24. That's the number 24, £62 and 50p. And obviously, because you're spending over that £50 mark, you're going to get your free gifts, and you'll also get your pin badge as well. So you get a double bubble with that one when you go. So let's see how good they are though on the ply.
So really easy to use. You guys saw that what we were talking for maybe like a minute or so. So just go straight in with your paintbrush and you just swirl your paintbrush and look how creamy the paint is. I'm in love with my own paint, obviously. And then you can just go straight and just paint. And look at that. It doesn't change the color at all, which is the main reason. So there's two reasons why I use plywood. Number one, it's light for my card crafters. So it doesn't add additional weight or a lot of additional weight to your card. And the second thing is because it's a lot whiter than MDF, so it doesn't change color. Now you guys saw how much paint I actually picked up there, and look, I did all of that just with that little paint that I picked up. Because people always ask me, how long will the paint last? And it's going to last you a while.
Oh, really well.
I mean, some of my customers are actually watching now, and I'm sure if they pop it in the comments, they can attest to it that it lasts for quite a while.
Let me know if you've got these paints at home. Let me know how long you've had yours for. I'd be very intrigued.
So, Alison, if you're still watching, oh, Angela's watching as well. So I'm just seeing my customers' names.
Angela's watching, Shelley's watching, Jill's there, Marie's there, Wendy's there, Hannah's there, Julie's there, Jackie's there. We're not on YouTube today either. Sorry, people.
So again, I've just grabbed some of the white, and you can see my white, how beautiful the white stands out. And this is why the white is the color that I chose for you to have in your free gift. Look at that. So not only can you paint on wood, because that's my other product, but you can paint on card as well. So with this one, I'll probably do a little demo for you guys just now, but this one I've already stamped and embossed.
Okay.
But I want to show you just how beautiful pigmented my paints are. So I'm going to go bold, and I'm going in with white. And I'm just going to turn this slightly. And I'm going to go in on black card, and look how that stands out.
Look at that.
And if you wanted it to be even crisper than that, you can just wait for the paint to dry and do a second layer, but I don't see any need for it.
We are on YouTube as well, apparently.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're all on YouTube.
I'm so sorry.
Jackie, I'll repost that link again in a moment. Do not worry. Never seen these paints before. Looking good is what they're saying.
Thank you. So I wanted to show, this is just a start, but once you've painted,
look at that.
And if I do that.
Look at the shimmer and shine. You've got, these are beautiful.
So that's some black. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat.
No, go on. Do you want a cup? Do you want a drink?
I just drank the water that I swirled my brush in.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I'm clever like that.
That's what we love about crafters.
That's on white.
Resourceful.
Unhinged, yeah.
Resourceful. That's on the white, on the black, on the white, and on craft.
And
I love craft card.
Yes.
Look at the shine, the pearl that you get in there. All three.
So it stands out on just about any color. Well, not just about, it will stand out. Because if it stands out on black, let's be honest, it's going to stand out.
Well, it's going to stand out on anything, isn't it? Let's be fair. Right then, so, I can't see what we're doing now. That you've got in here. Once again, I apologise about the jaunty camera ship. That is me, as it's just me. Kat is not here.
Right. So,
what else do you want to show me?
Shall we go through with the glaze?
Yes, please.
Show the glaze. So the glaze will come in either if you do a starter kit or if you have a craft kit, sorry, because I do craft kits as well. You'll get a 10-gram glaze. But we also have available today the 30 gram.
Oh, nice.
So I just want to show the 30 gram. So this is my 10 gram bottle. And you can see it's got a small nozzle. Actually, I'll bring it to the camera. How's that?
There you go. Look at the nozzle.
Yeah, so it's got that nozzle. The 30 gram bottle.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's all right. The 30 gram bottle has got that same nozzle. You can see there.
Details are on screen now for your 30 gram bottle. Shop £12.95 is what you're looking at on this one. The deal page is working, people.
And then we also have the 100 gram bottle. Sorry, Adam, I'm making you jump through hoops here now today. But the 100 gram bottle, my customers normally use this as a refill bottle.
Oh, okay.
So you
Good
take
idea.
a nozzle off the 10 or the 30 gram because this one's got a bigger nozzle. So unless you're working on a big project, you use this as a refill bottle. Yeah. Okay. So with the glaze, I always keep it upside down.
Look at this little stand. Are we doing this?
It's in the starter kit. So I'll show the starter kit in a sec as well. So with the glaze, because it's not a full-blown resin, so those who are resin users will know, with a full-blown resin, you can run a flame over it to remove bubbles.
Oh.
Okay. But the chemicals that actually allow that to happen, I've had removed to make it safer for people to use this. So if you are scared of resin, but you want to glaze your projects, then this is the project. This is the product for you.
Okay.
So to combat bubbles, what I do is I put it up on a stand upside down, because what will happen is the bubbles will then travel to the top of your bottle and stay away from your nozzle. Yeah?
You're good.
I know, right?
Good.
And then if you do get bubbles on your project, which hopefully we will get, you
getting all an emotion about the bubbles.
Yeah,
don't worry.
apparently.
It's fine. They'll disappear. That's what you're good at.
So if we go in, oh, this throat of mine now.
Do you want the aircon off?
No, it's not that. I get like a thing in my throat and then it doesn't go away. I need Tracy's mints. So straight out of my bottle, I'm just going to squeeze and then stop squeezing, and then I use the nozzle and I just move it around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you can glaze multiple pieces at a time, as long as two wet sections don't touch each other, because then it's going to flow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop that under the light, literally just for 10 seconds.
And we don't need to put the lid back on the nozzle.
No? It normally doesn't drip. If it does drip,
Nice.
Just wipe it off. Sorry guys, you're going to have to follow me
Oh,
now.
where have you gone? I was zoomed in.
So I'm just going to pop that on for 10 seconds. And what that 10 seconds does is it creates like a protective film over the top.
Okay.
And that allows you then to go to the next sections. So now...
Oh, it's moving again.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm singing again.
Nigel May or Dave Bradford don't have to do this. Can I just point that out? It's only Muggins here.
So now I can go and put some glaze on that section. I can put some glaze on that one because it doesn't touch the other one. And a little bit there. And then again, sorry.
We're going, team. We're moving.
We're moving. 10 seconds again.
Do I need any particular UV light?
So the only thing that I will say is, with resin you can use that little torches.
Yes.
It doesn't work with this because it's not strong enough
Okay.
because of the chemicals, again, that was removed. But if you've got any nail lights, now I do have a mini light that I'll show you just now as well. You can just use a nail light. Oh, big bubble. And now I can go in over here to finish off the flower. And then for your very last cure, if you've got a big nail light at home.
Lisa loves your nails, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Big nail light at home, 60 seconds, that will be done. Or if you do my mini lights that I'm throwing around, because I can. Or my mini lights, I normally say that is just double the time. So do 2 minutes. It's just because it obviously doesn't have all the LEDs. It's only got 12.
Details are on your screen for the mini LED light now. £15, 95 shopped mini is what you're looking at for this one. Less than a handful of these.
Now, one thing I would like to just point out, the difference between using these two. I always thought that I would need the bigger light if I want to do big projects. But the reason I love the small one is once it's plugged in, because it does run on like a little USB cable. It's not chargeable, so it needs to be plugged in.
Okay.
But I use a battery pack for that. That's all right. I'm going to stop it. So when you work on a bigger project, you can move it around.
I like that.
that's why I prefer. So even if I do like bigger designs, I use the little light because I can move it around, because that one's just awkward to try and move around.
If you want to go for that, Shop Mini, £15, 95 pence. This show is more of a show of get the necessities now before the 2 o'clock show. Because the 2 o'clock show, you've got all the goodness as it is. You've got everything you're going to need. With this, these are your fundamentals.
Yeah, these are all the basics that you need. And then and I'll show you guys some of the wood designs that we have available today as well for this show. It won't be on the main show. But on the main show will be 2 craft kits and 1 design. So, like, if you want to get into this, this is the time.
Remember, Shop Deals. If you want to see everything that we've got on the show, oh, that's my finger. If you want to see everything that we've got on the show, now is the time to shop Deals. Once again, I can only apologise about the dodgy camera work. There is just me. Okay, I'm trying to run 2 computers and read your comments and change the screens. The deal code is working. Kat is also watching. I think Kat's watching. She said she was going for a brunch at 11, bless her.
I saw her name pop up earlier.
Yeah, I saw her name as well. So I think she's all on. So stay with us. That deal page, I know you're all going to the deal page because I can see you all ticking through. So I know you're all going there. Dee's on the main channel again at 2 o'clock, where they have proper cameras and proper equipment, and not just working off a phone, and a really heavy tripod, I'm not going to lie, that you've got. Let's crack on though. Where should we go next?
Can I just share one more thing?
No. It's your show. We can.
Because
I'm totally lost in the script, to be perfectly honest. I need to find out where we are.
That's all right. We just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
So I wanted to show that you can use the glaze on card as well. So with the card.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to try and move like this so you can see what I'm doing. Again, I'm going to squeeze it, and I'm going to move it to where I need it to be. And then with card, the only difference is get it in there immediately. Because for obvious reasons, the card is very porous. So card will actually absorb some of the clear stuff. The only thing it will do is on the other side, it will look a little bit oily.
Okay.
So if that happens, all you need to do is just put another, like
an insert.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm not a card maker, so I don't know the term for it, but an insert on the other side. Put a little bit of vellum,
stuff like that on the inside.
Yeah. So don't stress too much if it does happen. So we're going to leave that in for those 60 seconds, and then that will cure. And while that runs, what I will show you is the clear stuff can even be used. This is shrink plastic that a customer did for us.
Oh my word.
That she's just glazed on top. So I give it
so
a
it'll
glaze.
work on shrink.
Shells.
Oh.
These are all customer examples, by the way. Fimo clay.
That's cute.
So it's not just for card and for wood. This one is quite special. This one, Lisa did for me. She stamped it, painted it. So the color on here is my watercolor paint. And then she's also glazed it to make it waterproof. So
That's
if you
beautiful.
want to put it outside.
That is stunning.
And what else do I have here? So this little guy is also gorgeous. He's coming up on one of the sheets just now. So this is just acrylic blank. But what we did on the back is we put some of the clear stuff down, leave it for a minute just to level, and then sprinkle glitter on. And then you cure it for 60 seconds from this side and then this side. And then you get that beautiful effect. Look at that.
That's stunning. Really is. And quick and easy to do as well.
Yeah.
Really quick and easy. If you want professional finishes, this is the way to get them that you've got on here. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Round one. Ding, ding. So, what are we talking about? Shop the word deals is where you want to go if you want to get hold of your cards. It works on cards. It works on your ply. It works on your craft card, your black card, your white card that you've got on this one. Get your paints. The paints, I think, are the fundamentals in this one. Once you've got those, they will work with the resins. They'll work with everything that you want to do and more. And why will they work? Because they've been tried and tested. That's the thing on this one. They've been tried and they've been tested. If you've got any questions, throw them into the comment section now. We're all in. We're all watching it. Trust me. We're all over this chat that you've got. So if you've got any questions, queries, worries and woes, get them in and we can answer them. If there's a sticking point, I don't know. I don't know if it'll work on.
Yeah. Because there's especially if it's going to be your first time that you're using it, you might have a question like, oh, I don't know if that will work because of X, Y, Z. Just now is your opportunity to just ask and we can answer it as we go.
Now's the time to do it as well, for the sheer fact the main channel don't get time like this.
Yeah, no.
Because they've got 50 minutes and they have to stick to it.
Yes.
Where I've got an hour, I can do more or less what I want because there's nobody here. So we can answer any of the questions that you want to answer, whether they're good, the bad, the ugly, the lot.
Ask,
no question is a silly question. No. You know that, and you know me well enough by now that touch wood, I've not been told off yet for doing all this. So ask the questions away. Do you have to use the glaze with the paints?
No, you don't. You can use the glaze. If you, for instance, use acrylic paints, you can put it on top of that.
Nice.
If it is just something that you want to add a glaze effect on, you can do that. So a lot of customers ask, or a lot of people ask me, what surfaces can you use it on? You can use it on just about anything. I think the only thing we found out that doesn't work, leather, because leather obviously moves and then it will just like peel off, and fabric, obviously, unless you want that wet look. But other than that, glass, metal, stones, shells we've just shown, try it. If it doesn't work, let me know, because then I can put it on the list with leather and fabric.
So this would be good if you're into your miniatures, your doll's houses, things like that. This would be stunning.
Yes.
So, especially if you go for the clear stuff, the bigger bottle.
Yeah.
If you're doing doll's houses, roofs and things, rainfall, stuff like that. Ponds and puddles, I'm guessing you could do as well.
Yeah, I was going to say now, what I didn't mention is you can also mix a little bit of alcohol ink in just to give it a tinge, or mix glitter in. Just to give it like a little bit of a shimmer. So there's just so many things that you can do.
Can we use it with mica powders?
You can use it with mica powders as well, yes.
Can we use it in, we've mentioned Beck, can we use it in her molds?
So that's the big difference between
resin
and the glaze. So with the molds, because my glaze is not a full-blown resin, it won't go completely solid.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, if you wanted to do something that can be a little bit pliable, you can use the molds. But predominantly it's just for glaze, whereas with the UV resin, you can use it to make something solid. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I can just use the paints. Yes, Jackie, you can just use the paints.
Sorry. I obviously misunderstood your question, Jackie. But yes, you can use just the paints. You don't need the glaze.
You don't, if you are into your watercolours and things like that, you could just use the paints as is that you've got. Can I use the paints and glaze on MDF?
Yes, you can.
There you go. Yep. Yes, you can. So if you like doing your MDF.
Worthwhile mentioning, with the MDF, you also don't need to put like I think it's a gesso that people normally put down.
Because it goes,
don't have to
sucks
do
it
that.
in.
Because my paints are so pigmented, it will just cover up the wood color as well. So please just paint directly on. And also if you had to put a gesso down, the paint won't stick to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So just paint straight on the wood.
There you go. Straight on. So you don't need, which also then saves you on your gessos and the boring bit.
Yeah.
Because you have to paint it white, let it dry.
It saves time. I'm all for saving time, believe me.
This is what we're doing. Go for those paints. The deal page, I've just put a link to the deal page once again. It's just uploading. There it is. It's on there now. Go straight to the deal page. Most of you are going to the deals page, I can see, that you've got on here. Go and check out your baskets, or, I shouldn't be saying this because I know Kat's watching. Remember, it's cat postage at $4.95. So if you could buy your paints now and the clear stuff.
Yeah, mind you,
But then I can say wait till 2:00, buy the new stuff, add on, and it's cat postage. Or check out your basket now. Remember, you've got cat postage, because once this show's finished, who knows if it will be back again, to be honest. So check your baskets out now. Once you've checked them out, you've got cat postage for the rest of the day.
Yep.
So you can't go on, because then you can buy the new stuff, because what you see now is not going on the main channel. Okay.
I love that, because like on my website, when somebody places an order and they want to place another order, obviously I can't set my website up for that. So I always have to do a little refund. But with this, it does it automatically. So it's lovely.
While we're on the subject of websites, tell me about all social media platforms. Where do I find you?
Oh, literally, Instagram, YouTube. Please go follow us on YouTube.
Follow on YouTube.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
TikTok.
And then we have our website. We are on TikTok. We'll becoming a lot more active on TikTok from this week going onwards. If ever you don't know where to go, just Google D Alum Gifts by D. Sorry, not D by Alum Gifts.
Is there all your handles on socials as well?
It's
all the same.
Yeah. If you in any social media or anything, if you type in Alum Gifts,
you pop up.
That will pop up. Yeah.
Try it. Go and have a look. Go and have a Google after this though. 12 o'clock. Go and do it in that gap before that HobbyMaker starts. Right, and should we look at what do you want to look?
I wanted to show the starter kit quickly.
Let's do it. Right, let's turn this around. You can look at my ugly mug for a minute and I'll put the details on the screen for the starter kit. Let's put the camera down, bend it to there. Right then, what are we up to?
Right, so in the starter kit, you're going to get your little LED light. So that will be there. So you can see it comes with a little cable. I'm just going to say again, the light doesn't charge for the cable. You need to just plug it in. So you can either plug it into like a wall socket, if I can call it that.
Yeah.
Or I always use it with a battery pack. So
is this which starter kit is this? Is this the Glaze
wood
starter kit?
No, so that's the wood one. I think you had it
Oh, the wood Glaze kits,
Yeah,
complete kit. £50 is what we're looking at on this one.
Yeah. So
details are on your screen.
So you get your little light.
Nice.
You're going to get, this is full of glue dots because we use this one for displays. But you're going to get the bottle that I love using for my water. I love it because I can just close it.
Question before I forget, because this chat moves quick. Can you use the paint on wax candles and then burn them, please?
I wouldn't think it will work on wax candles because the paints are watercolor.
Okay.
I mean, you can try.
I don't know. Don't look at me like that. I don't know.
No, I'm trying to think how you could.
Talk about candle.
No, it won't because it's a waxy surface.
So no, Val, it won't work. You need candle paint.
Yes. So water bottle, you get 10 grams of the clear stuff. You also get a detail stick. So the detail stick is, where's mine? It's just a little stick like this, and it's if you need to pick up bubbles or pop bubbles, or if you need to get your glaze into tight little spots, you can use that.
Oh, nice.
Or like on this design, where those little petals are so tiny, what you'll do is put your glaze down somewhere else and then pick it up with this and then pop it on just to make sure it doesn't flow everywhere. And then you also get 6 paints. So the paints that you're going to get in the starter kit is the midi sizes. It will be a variation, so it won't be these exact ones, but you'll get 6 of the paints. So that's the midi size. You can see there's quite a lot on those as well. And they will already be on the little palette as well. I like the
attention to detail that you do, Dee.
Oh,
I really do love the attention to detail. It would be quick. I'm sure it would be easy for you just to put the paints in a bag and that little palette in a bag and then ship it that way.
You know, every time when I say, oh, I don't know how I'm going to keep up with the demand for the paints, my husband will say to me, why don't you just use the half pans that everybody else uses? I'm like, no, because I'm not everybody else.
This is amazing. This is absolutely stunning.
Plastic, so.
It's stunning.
So everybody always asks what this is. I put it on my wrist, and you can see mine is quite messy. This is just if you're painting. So if you're painting and there's too much water on your brush, you just tap it down there, or you can just dry your brush on your wrist.
Rather than doing it on my jeans. I feel lost
if I don't know. Yes, or I do it on my arms.
Yeah, I'm the same as well. Just dry it on your arm and then crack on again.
And then you're also going to get a little glaze stand. Again, the design will vary. So we've got quite a few designs on these. But that is this little stand that I keep the glaze upside down. And then this, in your starter kit, serves as your first little project as well.
There you go.
So this literally gives you absolutely everything that I personally use when I craft.
Remember, I see Ellen gets to here as well. Typing as we speak. All the details are there. Go and find them on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok is where you want to go. They'll be live across all platforms. No question is a silly question that you've got with this as well. And they're there to help. This is what we love. They are there to help. What we got right? What are we looking at now?
So this is the glaze starter, if you want to pop that up for everyone. So this one I created because I know not everybody uses watercolor paints, and there are card crafters out there that don't use paints on their or my watercolor paints on their cards, but they just want to add that glaze effect. Or people that do the stone crafts, the final clay, etc. So for you guys, I've got a separate starter kit. This one, you will have your little LED light again. You will get 30 grams this time of the glaze, a detail stick, a paintbrush, and then this, if I can pick it up, it's just a mini little silicone mat that you can actually mix your glaze if you wanted to mix mica powder or something into it. You can use it on this, and then when you're finished, pop it on the light, cure it, and then just peel it off.
I love this kit. This kit will also enable you to get the May free pin badge as well, which is the Highland Coupe that you've got. So you will be eligible to get one of those. That will also be placed into your order as well as you are reaching. It's $29.95. You need to put something in for 5 more p. Is what you need to put in. My notes.
I don't think that's through, did I? Oh, sorry, guys.
But one thing I genuinely would throw in. And I was looking at them then, and I've just clocked what they are. The paintbrushes.
So these are paintbrush. I have a story behind it. I have a pot of paintbrushes, as any crafter do, I'm sure. And I kept on picking up brushes and then use a brush out of it. And then when I picked up this one for the first, Jane, it's so old now. When I picked up this one for the first time, it kept its shape, which is what I love. And while I'm painting, it doesn't get oversaturated with my paint. So it means I save on my paint as well. And if you do the thing that they say you shouldn't do with paintbrushes, if you leave it overnight in the cup, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I'm just trying to see. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the little tip is bent?
Yes.
Now, normally people don't want that, but I love it because all I do is if I paint, if I turn it this way and I paint, and I can paint into like real detail little corners. So yeah, so that's just, but that's why I love them. And then I created a whole set. So I got 5 different sizes, almost said shapes, and then you also get the little detail stick. Believe me, you can't have too many detail sticks. So if you're going to have a detailed stick in the starter kit and you want to get the paint brushes, you can never have too many.
If you want to go for the paint, genuinely, if you want to go for these paint brushes, the details on the screen at the moment, Shop Brush, you'll find them on the deals page as well. These are very, very similar to the ones I was talking about the other day. You know, my favourite brushes I was talking about that Molly's not allowed to use? They look identical. That's why I was trying to look at the brand on them. They look identical to one of my, because they do exactly what you say.
Yeah.
They don't go out of shape. They mold perfectly to that fine point. So any detail that you want to do, these are the brushes to go for. £12.95 is what you're looking at. Cap postage as well. So remember, whatever you buy now, you can roll over to the main channel as well. So we've talked about the wood glazing kit. We've also talked about the mini kit as well that you've got on there. Shall we go through the designs?
Yes, let's go through the designs.
Right, if I leave you like that and I zoom you in there, I should be able to change them on here.
Can do
Shall we start with the bees and the floral set? Details now appearing on your screen. £15.95.
Okay, let me just find them.
I know, that's fine. Only because I'm going to go in the order that's on here. Because it's easier for me.
So because this is my first Facebook Live that I'm doing with you guys, I brought all of the most popular designs. So this is the bees and florals. I mean, whenever Shaylee and I do a show, these ones always sell the fastest. When we did the NEC and all the other craft shows, we couldn't keep up with the demand on these. Oh. So then I made a full A5 sheet with tons of them on. So that's the bees and florals.
Do you do all the shows?
Yeah, I do all the shows.
She does all the shows.
This year is the year for the shows. So every single craft.
You're at Donny?
Yeah. Yes, I'm in Doncaster in a few weeks. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not been invited, but I know it's happening. Just saying. Just going to throw that out there. One of my favourite shows of all time, Doncaster Race. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, well, I'm going to find out in a few weeks.
Have you never done it?
No, I've never been.
Stay at the Hilton next door. It's beautiful.
I only left my day job September last year. So
so this was a hobby?
This was my sideline business. Yeah, looking back, I don't know how I coped. But
oh my word! What did you? Are you allowed to say what you did as a prop job?
I was a project manager, so it's not even just like
that's well different.
Yeah, no.
Oh my word!
And you'd think I'd be very organised in my business. I'm not.
You very are.
Shaylee's laughing because we were literally finishing off the last design.
I have a list of notes that I can tell. You are very organised. Not many people bring me a list of notes and talking points.
Okay.
From there, should we move to the bloom set? Yes. Only because that's next in line for me.
And those are those two are always the most popular ones. So those are all like florally designs, florally. Nice. And again, same as what I did with the, let me just show, same as what I did with this one. All of them just gently push and they will pop out, so you can pop them out and use them.
There you go, Lisa. Lovely. They do just pop out. Yeah. The reason we're showing you on another one is for the sheer fact we don't want to ruin these ones.
Yes.
Because these will be going to one of you. So we don't start popping them out, but they do just pop out. They're very, really easy to pop out.
Yeah.
Jackie, well, why don't you just come down, Adam? We'd love to see you at Donny. I'm hoping to get invited and get paid.
Who was saying that?
Jackie, she wants me to go to
Jackie,
Doncaster.
I hope you're coming to say hi to us at the stand.
Do you know what stand number you are?
No, I can't remember.
No, we can't remember that, Adam. Don't be silly. But yeah, I might come down to Donny. Donny's amazing. We stay at the Hilton next door. You can't go wrong. Then we've got the hedgehogs.
Hedges.
A little hedgie set.
So hedges, these ones were actually one of my original designs, and they are very popular. And then I put them on a sheet, and now there's more in the set than what there was originally, because it was originally only those 3. So I've extended the set for you guys as well. But they are gorgeous. And again, they just pop up. They are a bit larger, as you can see.
They are. They're good size.
Yeah. So these are really good size. So you don't even have to use them just for cards. You can use them for anything else as well.
£15.95 is what we're looking at on this one. If you want to go for the hedges. From hedges, we go to gnomes. Oh.
The gnomes.
I think this is my favourite.
Where? Oh, wait, there are my
There they are.
Sorry. So this was actually the one that we did for Valentine's.
Your F31 at Doncaster.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. Are you definitely coming to visit?
These people are on it. You want to know anything? These people are on it. You can also help me as well. I need a tree surgeon in Birmingham area, if anyone can help me. Genuinely do, for my grandparents. They asked me yesterday. So if you know a good tree surgeon, message me privately. I love these.
Right, they're so cute. But this little guy was the hero. That one and this one was the hero. Look at the little hands. How gorgeous is he?
Love these. I love it
because
this is something I would do for Christmas and leave them by a little fairy house door.
Oh yes, yes.
We have one on the top of the stairs in our house, me and the little one. And every Christmas it has a little Christmas tree outside, and it has bunting
really?
and
Shirley, can you put that on the list? We need to do a little fairy
house doors.
House doors with
all the accessories though for Christmas and Halloween, like all through the seasons. Yeah. I'm now part of the team, Shaylee. I'm part of the team. So, we have it at the top of the stairs. And when we moved to our new house, me and the little one, it was only us two. And it was that thing that the fairies, and they bring gifts at Christmas, and that's where we leave teeth when the teeth fall out. Because that's where the only way to come in for the tooth fairy.
Oh, my brain is reeling now with ideas.
Little keys, little...
Oh, stop it.
Then we've got the owl mini sets. These are on the screen now.
Oh, wait, mini sets.
I think that's next, is it not?
Is
it a different set?
Yeah, it's a different set. So I created mini sets as well.
Oh, I'm really throwing you off pattern now.
No, you don't. No, I didn't have a pattern. It's fine. So these are the little owl guys. Shaylee said that their eyes look very creepy, and she didn't want to release these, and then they turned out to be extremely popular. I don't know why.
I think they look cute.
I know. Do you guys think they look creepy? For those who's watching, do you think they look creepy? I don't think they look creepy.
Let us know in the comments now. Yeah. Do you think they look creepy?
So I don't think they do.
No, I don't think they do, and it's not the best selling point for a shopping channel. I'm not going to lie. But
the eyes look like they're looking into your soul.
Not like this. They don't. They look quite cute.
No,
maybe when they're painted, depending on how you paint them, Shaylee love. Maybe it's more you. Maybe it's a you thing rather than the MDS thing.
Nobody agrees with you.
Just saying. See, very sweet. Sounds lovely. You see? They love it. From there, we move on to kittens.
Kittens? Okay, that's a big
Kittens
one
and plants. Moving into the big world.
So these are for all our cat lovers out there. Shaylee is creating a group within our VIP group called Cat Lovers Unite, isn't it? Yes. So I have a lot of cat-loving customers.
What is the VIP group?
All right. Oh, yeah. So
you can't throw this stuff around. I love a VIP area.
So my VIP group is a Facebook group, but it's exclusively to customers. So if you place an order, when you receive your order, you'll get a little invitation. It's got a QR code or a link that you can go into our VIP group. You will be asked a few questions to enter the group, but once you're in, you, like everybody else, saw the launches last night. So we launched that to the VIPs last night, the new designs of these ones. They have an input in my design. So sometimes I get stuck with an idea and I'll pop the post in there and ask for some advice. And they are lovely. It's just a lovely community that I've grown. I think we've almost, Shaylee, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's almost 580 members now in the group. So it's literally a lovely community. So when you place your order, make sure when you get your parcel that you actually look for the little invitation and come and join the group.
Dave has said, going back slightly, we'll watch those for a minute. Dave has said, yes, the paints last well and go a long way. Got mine when Dee did a craft along at Christmas before last. And he's still using the same sets of paints. That's 2 years ago.
That's great. Thank you very much for that, Dave. Yeah, because I always find it very hard to explain to people just how long it lasts, but they really do last a long time.
2 years, by the looks of it.
580, yeah.
There you go. So how do we order on YouTube? You can't order on YouTube. You can watch on YouTube, but you need to order on Facebook if you want to shop. I'll pop the link in there again for you. But if you can't shop now, people are saying Facebook are down. I don't think it is because a lot of people are watching on there. You can always watch this back. And everyone is saying... love the gnomes, so cute, very sweet, sounds lovely. The owls are cute. No, they are sweet. No, I love them. They're so cute. Not creepy, says Maria. The kittens are gorgeous. It says, from there, let's go to the mixed character set.
Okay, so this one, it's always a story to my designs. You can see there's the frog.
There's the frog that we used earlier.
Yeah, I don't actually know where he is now.
Gone either.
But with this one, so out of all my collections that I've released, I've taken the most popular ones out of those collections and I put them into one set. So this one gives you a nice mixture of little characters that you can use.
These are cute.
They were all like super, super popular.
A nice way to start as well, I'm thinking.
Yeah, so if you're going to go for the starter kit and you're not sure which design you want to start with, I'd probably say grab this one because it's got a little bit of everything for you to play with, and then you can carry on from there and build your collection.
This one is £15.95. If you can get your order over £50, I'm not here to spend your money. You know me well enough by now. But think about it. I would go for this set, a set of paints, some of the glaze, the clear stuff, and then you would get the picket fence thrown in. Imagine that as a key hook, as a key chain to put your keys onto. Little hooks
Adam
in here.
Yeah, Adam says the picket fence. So this one, I just realised the actual set with this is not on this show, it's on the main show. So get this, because on the main show, you're going to need the fences. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course you can.
So this is your free gift then if you place over 50. So it's these two little fences. You can see they're quite chunky. You're going to get a white paint because you can never have enough white, the acrylic blank, and then a clasp. And I'll show you guys.
Show away. We've also had a question in from Lisa. What can you stick them onto? Do you mean the characters, Lisa Lovely? Do you mean these? You can stick them onto anything you want.
You can put a little magnet on the back. You can put a little brooch, backer thingy on the back as well, backer thingy. Or you can put them on acrylics. You can literally...
I would put a little hook into them and use them as a little key thing.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hang the keys on.
Or you can, if you just hand drill a little hole into them, you can make them into tree decorations as well. So,
cute.
See, guys, I'm like giving you a sneak peek.
This is what's coming up at 2 o'clock.
2 p.m.
This is what you've seen on the main channel.
So
I think we've only got 10 minutes left.
Oh,
I'm going to open the competition as well. I'm not going to draw the competition today because who knows if that will work. But if you want to enter, type win as many times as you want to get as many entries as you want as well. It's 10 to. So type wins. People have already typed it in, but if you want to get into the competition, I will do it on Wednesday when I'm with Dave Bradford because it's Dave Bradford's birthday. We'll draw the competition then. This is cute.
Yeah, right. So the fences, you're going to get in your free gift. On the main show, we're going to have this little set. So it's a gorgeous little set, but then you can make you can build a whole scene out of them. So the fence comes in the back. We've just taken the craft card and just cut like a piece out and then put a white sheet behind and then just decorate it.
You'll see
that's where the fence will be.
2 o'clock. You can also pre-order, I'm guessing. I don't think you can.
I don't know if you can.
No, you can't. You'll have to wait for the main show. You'll have to wait for the 2 o'clock show coming up today. They are all so cute, says Denise. You're so true, Denise. You're so true. From there, let's move on to Bees Florals mini set.
There we go. So if you didn't want to go for the big bee set, you can go for the mini set. So again, this is one of our extremely popular designs, especially at the shows. We sell quite a lot of these. I can never keep up with them. And again, it's just the lovely bees with some flowers.
If you want to go for I've just put the link on YouTube as well for people that want to shop. That's my bad. I've just put the link on YouTube for you as well, and I'm putting it again onto the Facebook feeds. From there, from Bees and Flowers, we move on to Plywood Birdies mini set.
Okay, I'm sounding like a broken record. Again, these were so popular, we sold out and I didn't have time to make more of them. It's one of those designs that I didn't know was going to be that popular. There's a painted version of it. So this is the craft along that we did. And then I just made it into a set because people loved it so much. And I just wanted to show on this one, when we painted this, well, Shirley painted it, that you can literally blend any of our colours together. These
would make cracking penny sliders. You know the penny slider cards where you have and they slide down the card. You put a little penny and a little slot on the back of these. They would make stunning penny sliders, like they're falling from a tree.
Now I know what that's called because I've got all the mechanisms and I want to build a kit like that. So
penny slider kit. And you can have them tumbling from a tree or down a hill, or there's so much scope, or from a birdhouse. There's so much scope that you've got with this one. If you want to go for the bird, £7. See, that's the thing with me. I like value for money.
Yeah.
So I like to get a lot from my crafts.
Yes.
And 2, I don't like to see it for what it is, because otherwise you're limiting yourself to, this is ply, you stick this on the front of a card, then what do you do with it? Then no, I want to do other things with it. So especially like the plants, I would have these in the miniature doll's house.
Yes.
And things like that. There's so much scope.
It's not just the normal thing. So which one are we doing next?
Should we do wood landscape? We've got that one. Pot plants. Potted plants.
So that's the little pot plant set. So if you've ever had one of my original ones, these are slightly bigger than the original ones because they were just a bit flimsy. But so you get these 6 pot plants and they look so good when they're painted. It's one of those that looks like such a simplistic thing, but once it's painted, it looks so good and glazed. Oh, the glaze on it.
This is the way, and genuinely, this is the way to start. They look small, but they are mighty. Trust me, that you've got on this one. Thank you for all the lovely design. Oh, that's you. That you've got on this one. I should really read the names. Still, Jackie, it will work, lovely. It is working. Trust me. I'll try and send you the link privately as well shortly. Do not worry that you've got on here. There you go. I've sent it privately. Last but no means least, we've also got the foxes. Jackie, I've just sent you that link. Check out your messages. I sent it to you privately. These are the foxes. These are cute for kids' birthday cards, I feel.
Yes, and I'll tell you what, this was one of my very, very, very first designs that I did.
Was it?
And they are still selling like hotcakes. It is crazy. It's just some of those designs that just stick around.
Do you design them all?
Yeah. No, sorry. Shaylee helps me as well now, I have to say. So between Shaylee and myself, we design them all now.
That is amazing.
Look how cool that is.
If you want to go for the foxes, the details of the foxes are on the screen. And now you've also got all the deals. If you want to shop all the deals, they are all there as well. Do not worry. All your deals are out. Would put them on the front of my house is Scaling Cup for Christmas.
Ooh,
yes.
Can we give them a sneak peek of the
You can do whatever you want. What have you got? You've got 5 minutes. Show away.
Speaking about
I'll leave the camera here.
House,
It'll be easier.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Look at that. So this is the craft kit that I'm going to have on the main show at 2 p.m. But you were saying put them on your house, or in the front of your house. So this one is to hang by your front door to say welcome to
You
our
get the plaque
home.
as well?
You get the plaque as well. So you get a whole craft kit with everything in it that you need to do this.
And the
and
glaze.
there's a variety of different designs.
You get the glaze?
Yes, you get 10 grams of
And-
glaze.
and the paints?
You get paints. You get 10 of my paint dots as well.
2 o'clock today is what we're looking at on this one.
And just a quick thought.
No,
before
go
I
on.
show the
We've
other
got
one.
ages.
If you
I'll say
if you're a hedgy lover, there will be a set that you can buy without the design on this side. So what you see now, you'll have all of that to paint. And then if you're a hedgy lover, you can take one of the hedgies and pop the hedgie in this space instead of whatever's there now.
But you could also take any of those other ones that we've seen.
All the little ones.
The creepy owls, the cats, the foxes, the plants
The bees.
that aren't on the main channel. And you could then redo get the stuff to make the plaque.
Oh, I should have added a bee to this set. A bee over there would have looked. Oh.
If you need me, I'm very reasonably priced. That you've got on this one. Christine says, lovely products. Angela says, fabulous. Remember, check all this out at 2 o'clock today. Remember, type the word win in as well if you want to be entered into the big prize draw. We've got things from Visible Image. You've got your embossing powders in there as well, which would work with this one. What is this?
So this is our next craft along. So you're going to get, so listen, this is on the 2 p.m. show, so you can't really shop for it at the moment, but you will get, you guys are getting so many previews on this.
This is what we like. This is what we
You're
like.
going to get everything flat packed.
Yes.
It does come with instructions, but
Okay.
we're going to do a craft along on the 12th of June, 7 p.m. on our Alum Gifts Facebook page. So you can craft along with us, but it's a tea cat or brew caddy, sorry. So look at this. So you build all of this. You get the flowers as well. You get the little tea thingy.
I like this. Is amazing.
So this is Karina, is one of our customers that made up this one for us as an example. Open the lid, you can pop your teas in there, and then you leave that on your counter, and you can just your tea out from the side. But it doesn't end there.
Look at you with the plush tea.
You've got a little drawer.
Little drawer for a hobnob.
But then this is now VIPs, yeah. So I posted that in the VIP group, and I asked them for some advice. And then they said, "Oh, man, but we like coffee. We don't actually."
No, you always get one, don't you?
No, but I love them because then this was born. So this is another one. So Mom decorated this one. And you can see coffee in there. You can see sugar in there. And if I lift the lid, ta-da! So this is just an acrylic insert, which will also be available on the 2 p.m. show. So you can add your coffee and your sugar in. And then in this one, I've got my teaspoons in my drawer.
Just to throw, let's turn the camera down. Just to throw it all out there, could we have another one?
Yeah.
With Epsom salts
Oh,
and
Shady. In the bar.
salt. What's the pink sea salt? Himalayan salt with a little spoon in the bottom drawer.
Yeah, in the kitchen with
Just saying.
Sorry, I'm looking there because I'm looking at Shaylee. Like, put it on the list. We said on the train, I need to make a T-shirt for Shaylee. It's on the list.
It's on the list. It's another thing on the list. That's it. We've come to the end. Thank you so much for.
That's gone so quick.
Welcome to my chaos. It's not normally like
love
this.
The chaos, by
I'm
the
so
way.
sorry.
I hope everybody else liked it.
I don't know. They've all loved it. They're all there. They're loving it. You'll be on the telly 2:00 today.
2:00 today, yes.
It's a one-off show, so catch the show. How often do you do shows?
I do one show a month. It's the last Saturday always of a month.
There you go. So go and check it out. There is new stuff on the horizon. There is new stuff coming up at 2:00 as well. So don't miss out on that one. Thank you to you for sticking around as well. I know this has been slightly different. We will go back to normal. I say normal because
hopefully.
Oh, fingers crossed. When is it ever normal with me, to be honest? We've got Dave Bradford on Wednesday. It's his birthday. Remember, get your questions in. Start thinking of questions for Dave Bradford. If you want to email me, crafterclark@hobbymaker.co.uk. That's my email address. Or send them to me personally on my Facebook page, Adam Humphries Live, where we do all the lives, where we do the all-round minds and we chit-chat and all that. Come and follow me over there. Go and follow on socials as well. They're on everything. They're on all the social media platforms that you can use. Thank you, Dee. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Before we go,
No,
I
go
just
on.
want to say thank you for everybody who enjoyed it. I'm warning you, it gets addictive because Jackie's just said she's going to go bankrupt. It does get addictive. I've warned you, yeah?
Sorry, but get the deals while you can. Get the cat postage because you don't get this on V's website. You don't get the cat postage for $4.95 that you've got. Right, I am going to say goodbye. I genuinely don't know how to log out of this. I'm guessing I pressed that little door there, I'm guessing. Any more questions? Brilliant as usual, Dee. Thank you. First time seeing your products and love them. We'll watch you at 2:00 too, says Angela. Loved it. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. I'm going to have to go because it is now 12:00.
Okay.
And I get told off.